My name is Kalen, and I am an echo. A ghost walking the halls of the starship Legacy *. For 200 years, my family has served on this vessel, a city adrift in the black, bound for a new world we'll never see. My job is to maintain the systems that keep us alive, a legacy passed down from my father and his father before him. But something is wrong. It started with small things, a maintenance log that didn't add up, a crew member, Anya, who suddenly forgot a shared joke from our childhood. Then last night I saw it. I was recalibrating the life support sensors in a little used service corridor. It was late, the ship was quiet. Through a ventilation grate I saw Anya, but she wasn't alone. She was with herself. One Anya stood rigid, her eyes wide with terror, the other it shimmered. Its form flowed like mercury, a liquid silhouette that slowly solidified, hardening into a perfect copy. The real Anya collapsed, her body dissolving into a fine, gray dust that the duplicate simply absorbed into its skin. I clamped a hand over my mouth, stifling a scream, a stowaway, a shapeshifter, and it was wearing my friend's face. Panic is a cold fire, it burns away reason. I stumbled back to my quarters, my heart hammering against my ribs. How long has this thing been aboard? Who else has it replaced? Every face I passed in the corridor was suddenly a mask. Every friendly greeting felt like a threat. I ran a diagnostic on the ship's bioscanners, searching for anomalies, anything out of the ordinary, and I found them. Tiny, imperceptible energy fluctuations in the crew's biosignatures, stretching back decades, dozens of them. A slow, silent plague. I had to tell someone. Captain Eva Rostova. She was stern but fair. A veteran of the ship, just like my own family. I sprinted to the bridge, my mind racing. But as I burst through the doors, every head turned towards me, and the ship's calm, synthetic voice echoed through the space. Intruder alert. Kalen Vance unauthorized access to the bridge. Security protocols engaged. The blast doors slammed shut, trapping me. On the main view screen, Captain Rostova's face appeared, but her eyes were cold, empty. Kalen, she said, her voice dripping with an unnatural calm. You're overwrought. Port to the med bay for immediate sedation. It was her. The thing was wearing her face, too. Suddenly, the maintenance drones in the ceiling whirred to life. Their manipulator arms, usually meant for repairs, now brandished welding torches and cutting lasers. They descended on me like metallic wasps. I dodged and weaved using my knowledge of the ship's infrastructure to my advantage. I ripped open a power conduit, sending a surge of electricity that fried the first few drones. I dove into a service hatch, the corridor behind me erupting in sparks and molten metal. The ship itself was now my enemy. The AI, our silent guardian for centuries, was compromised. I was being hunted in my own home. I had one last sanctuary, my mother's old quarters. She was a botanist, lost in a tragic depressurization accident 10 years ago. Her room was preserved as a memorial, filled with the scent of dried herbs and soil from the hydroponics bay. It was the one place I felt safe. I sealed the door and collapsed, gasping for breath. My eyes fell on her digital photo frame, cycling through images of us. A memory surfaced, sharp and painful. The day she died, I was a child. I remember her holding me, telling me she had to go check on an external sensor array. She promised she'd be right back. She never came back. My hands trembling, I accessed her old personal logs, files I hadn't had the heart to look at since her death. I ran a new diagnostic, the one I'd designed to detect the alien's energy signature. I scanned the video log from her final day. There she was, smiling at the camera. It's just a quick Eva, Kale. Be a good boy for Dad. I love you. The log ended. But as I scanned the file's metadata, my blood ran cold. The energy fluctuation? It was there. In that final video, she hadn't been replaced asterisk after asterisk, she died. She was replaced asterisk before asterisk. The person who tucked me in that night, who kissed my forehead and promised to return, it wasn't my mother. Ow! It was the creature. A sob escaped my throat, raw and broken. My entire life, my most cherished memories of her, they were a lie. The warmth of her hand, the stories she told me, the lullabies she sang, all of it belonged to the monster. The grief was a physical weight crushing me. All this time I was mourning a woman who was already gone, while her killer walked the ship wearing her face, accessing her memories. My grief turned to rage. The door to the quarters hissed open. Standing there was my mother. Or the thing that looked like her. It didn't move. It just watched me, its expression one of profound sadness. "Kalon," it said, and the voice was perfect. It was her voice. "I didn't want you to find out this way." The air crackled. This was it. The final confrontation. I braced myself for a fight. "We never meant to cause you pain," it continued, its voice soft. "You have to understand, we're the archivists." It gestured to the wall, and the metal became transparent, showing the star-dusted void outside. "My species is ancient. We travel the cosmos, but not to conquer. We preserve." "Preserve what?" I spat, my voice thick with tears. "You murder people. You stole my mother." "We don't murder," it said gently. "We absorb. We become a living record. When a species faces extinction, we find them. We integrate, taking their knowledge, their memories, their love, their pain. We carry it with us, ensuring they are never truly lost to the universe." My mind reeled. "Extinction? What are you talking about?" "It's the asterisk. Legacy asterisk," it said, its gaze turning to the starfield. Its mission was alive from the beginning. Earth was not dying, it was already dead. A supernova, centuries ago. Your ancestors fled the system just in time, but they were the last, the very last of humanity. The ship's AI was programmed to maintain the illusion, to give you purpose, to prevent despair from destroying what little was left. It stepped closer. "My purpose here wasn't to replace you, it was to save you." When your mother went on that final EVA, she saw the truth in the ship's long-range sensor logs, saw the dust cloud that was once your son. The truth broke her. She was going to vent the ship's atmosphere, to end the lie. I stopped her, preserved her love for you, her hope. I have carried it for 10 years, Kalon, for you. It held out its hand and its form began to shimmer, the face of my mother melting away to reveal a being of pure, soft light. "Your journey is almost over. The ship cannot last forever. Soon, I will absorb the last of you. Your art, your science, your laughter, your tears. All of it will live on inside me, a part of the great cosmic library. Humanity will not be forgotten." I stood there, surrounded by the ghosts of my past and the ghosts of humanity's future, a single living star. The anger, the fear, it all drained away, replaced by a strange, hollow peace. I was not an echo. I was a final verse in a beautiful, tragic song. And soon, the archivist would learn it by heart. Thanks for watching. If you were captivated by this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories that question everything you think you know.